you have a mission. Your mission is solid. Got to have a solid mission. Then second, you have, a solid board that's able to be keeping you out of harm's way, bringing money in, bringing awareness of what you're trying to do, and really celebrating the fact that they're on this phenomenal, and working with this phenomenal organization. Then you want to make sure that you have something worth donating to, right? You want to make sure that you have something that's worth donating to, that people are like, oh yeah, I definitely want to give to that, right? And the key to that is your programmatic stuff. So people want to just go right into a flippant kind of programmatic thing. Oh man, we get books to kids, and man, we drop them off at the schools. Man, they be getting all our books. Well, what does that mean they get all your books? And what type of books are they getting? How do you know that they're reading them? How do you know that ain't nobody trying to get them and just sell them in the neighborhood somewhere else? You got to have a good programmatic piece. Yeah, we get books to the school, and in 3 days a week, we read to the kindergartners, the third graders, and even the fourth graders, grown men reading to the young men every week, 3 times a week. And we've noticed that reading interests have gone up by 50%. So you got to have something that's measurable, quantitative, that's quality and measurable, where you can bring both. And I say this before I talk about the money, you've got to be able to have something that is real, understandable, real, good, that people want to fund. If you are giving away books, are the books that are relevant to those you are serving in that community? The books that you're getting, are they at the reading level that the young people that you're serving are at? All those little nuances, right, that I think are very important to make sure that you have, right? So at the Firehouse, our work, our mission is to interrupt the cycle of violence among the lives of youth and young adults in North Lawndale through the power of arts and faith. And so we have 3 buckets that this work falls into. One is our violence intervention or interruption. One is our violence prevention. Another one is our workforce development. Simple buckets right there we break down. And I could break down the interruption. We have 2 facets of that. We have an outreach team and a mentoring team. It's a 10-month program. Phase 1 is 4 months. Phase 2 is 6 months. And we hire and recruit the most violent young men and women in North Lawndale that we can find. We hire them for 10 months to get out of the way and recognize that they can live on purpose, walk in authority on the strength of their character. And as they do that, they learn a skill that they can become more marketable in, or put on a career path that they can find a way of, be grounded in a way of life. All of that, we have data for. We have, data that shows that in the areas we serve in North Lawndale, that murders have gone down by 75% since 2021. We've got data that shows that. So people who would see our work would want to know, I'm giving money to a bigger thing around violence interruption. Is there any hope to Chicago and violence interruption? Is there any oh wow, you guys, a 75% decrease of murders in these 4 areas that you serve. That's incredible. So now they have, some interest in that because we have some real data. We take our data and we get it to North Park University, and North Park University assesses it, puts it all together, flips it up, turns it around, and then they give it back to us and say, this is what you just did. Whoa, this is what we just did. So it enables us to communicate our work with a little bit more meat to it when it comes to fundraising in that space. Then we have a Spark Arts. Spark Arts is incorporated into all of our work with our one mission that we have. But Spark Arts is our prevention arm, and that's that 13 or thereabouts to 24-year-old. Those young people meet us the first time because they want to play the guitar. They want to make music. They want to dance. They want to make food. They meet us the first time because they want to engage in the arts. And so we have a bunch of young people we hire and we bring on every year. It's about 1,000 young people. There about 2,500 a year we reach. But in the context of our Spark artists, these students are new to art or they want to engage in the arts. And we have seen an 80% increase in self-esteem in the lives of young people who are with us within the summer in a 12-week program or in a 20-week program during the school year. So with that said, we can now give that to people, talk to people, and people would consider funding us or donating to us or supporting us in that space. You want to make sure as you're talking to people about raising money with people, that you understand what their hotspots are. You understand that you're talking to somebody who loves pizza, and you're like, hey man, but man, we got the best pot roast. They're like, man, that's great. That stuff makes me sick. I ain't gonna give you no money, right? So you want to make sure that you have the right people that you're talking to, understanding their motives and what their aspirations are. Realize this: people give to people. Later, they'll give to the project, right? People give to people. They love what you're doing, love what you're about, and they give to you, right? And so gradually, as you grow an organization, they'll give to the organization and what the organization's about.